Paul McCartney's live concerts are a mix of classics from his Beatles and Wings days, along with a generous helping of his solo material. Now in his 80s, he still delivers marathon 3-hour performances to massive audiences worldwide. Following the European leg of his long-running Got Back tour, which wrapped up last December with shows in Manchester and London, McCartney has confirmed he will return to the road later this year. The Beatles legend, born in Walton and now 83, will take the tour, which began in 2022, across North America in 2025. The North American run is set to kick off on September 29th in Palm Desert, California, with stops in cities such as Las Vegas, Denver, Tulsa, San Antonio, New Orleans, Atlanta, and Montreal, before concluding in Chicago in November. His most recent live performance took place on June 7th at Anfield, where he joined Bruce Springsteen on stage to perform 2 songs, including the Beatles' Can't Buy Me Love. Earlier this year, in February, he also surprised fans with last-minute intimate gigs at New York's Bowery Ballroom, prompting a rush for tickets. While McCartney's shows today celebrate his entire career, they were not always so inclusive of his Beatles catalog. In the early 1970s, when he began touring again with Wings after the Beatles had stopped performing live in 1966 to focus on studio work, he deliberately avoided playing any Beatles songs. His aim was to establish Wings' unique identity and avoid accusations of leaning on his past successes. Eventually, Wings incorporated Beatles tracks into their sets. In a 2016 interview with the New York Times, McCartney explained that as a solo artist he initially set himself a rule. He would only perform Beatles songs where he had sung the lead vocal. While this is still true for most of his set list, he has since added exceptions, such as A Hard Day's Night and Being for the Benefit of Mr. Kite. For years, McCartney avoided Being for the Benefit of Mr. Kite, written mainly by John Lennon and featured on the 1967 album Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, because the bass line was so complex it felt almost impossible to sing the melody at the same time. Eventually, he decided to challenge himself, learned the part, and incorporated it into his shows, where it has now become a regular highlight.